welcome back to my channel. If you're new, what's up? My name is Lisa. Make sure you subscribe to join our little family. In today's video, I have a natural makeup look for back to school. It doesn't take very long. It's really easy to do and it just looks like it's your skin. It's kind of like a no makeup type of look. I think it came out really well. If you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm starting out with is priming my face, and I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX because I really like how this makes my skin kind of dewy and just very moisturized looking. I do have oily skin and I wouldn't say that this makeup lasts all day on me. And when I say last, I mean like it doesn't stay, like it gets kind of oily throughout the day. Personally, I don't mind it too much because I actually like how it looks when it just looks more like skin and it's a bit more dewy. If I would have a school day from like 9 to 5, I probably just wouldn't put any makeup on. So if you have oily skin and you have a really long day of school, I would suggest maybe using more mattifying products than really trying to get this dewy natural look. This is just a makeup look, not necessarily trying to make it oil proof or make it last all day, but it's just like a really natural makeup look for school that's quick to do and that just looks like it's your skin. And then obviously depending on your skin type, you have to kind of adjust some things to make it last a bit longer. So next we're doing brows, and I'm just going to use a brow powder and then a brow gel that's tinted to set them. The brow powder I'm using is by Anastasia. I'm just going to brush out my brows, and I'm not going to be doing a whole lot to them because again, you want this to be like natural. I'm just going to take the brow powder, and I'm using like a really tiny angled brush like this. This brush is tiny. Basically all I'm doing is just kind of lightly going over any spots that are like bald or like sparse, just any sparse areas, and just doing very light strokes. Everyone has different brow shapes, so this is really just different for everyone. If you prefer just completely filling in your brows, you can totally do that and then just keep the skin natural. But for the past couple of weeks, I've barely been wearing makeup, so I'm pretty used to how my brows look naturally. I wish they were fuller, but like it's all good. So that's pretty much that. Just very lightly filled in the brow, like you can barely tell that I did. I'm using a brow gel. This one is tinted and will again give a little bit more, oh shit, this will just give a little bit more color to the brow and make it look a bit more full. I really want to try the Glossier Brow Boy Brow. Oh, I saw that they have a store in LA now, so next time I go to LA, I'm gonna pick up some Glossier products. Or, I mean, if Glossier is watching and you want to send me some stuff, I'd love to try out your products. That's the brows done. Oh my god, the lighting is so bad, you guys. I also look so pale. I'm kind of getting pale. So yeah, I'm not gonna carve my brows out with any concealer or anything because that's just gonna make it look more makeup-y. We're gonna continue on with the skin now. Usually, honestly, I would just skip concealer, but knowing that school is very stressful, we don't get a lot of sleep, and so that results in really bad dark circles. So I'm using a tiny bit of my Tarte Shape Tip Concealer just underneath my eyes. I'm not putting it anywhere else on my skin. I am breaking out a little bit on my cheek. I have some redness going on right here as well. You can cover this up, but I feel like it's just embrace your skin. Like just kind of let your skin breathe. Especially if you're breaking out, just kind of leave it alone. Everyone has pimples. Like it really is fine to just go out even if you have pimples. Like you don't always have to cover it, and it's just gonna make it look more like your skin because it is your skin. So I'm just blending this in with my finger. I'm not gonna use a beauty blender or anything for this because the warmth of your finger is just going to melt it into your skin. And I would suggest using a concealer that's a bit lighter underneath your eyes so it can also highlight. Do you see that? Look at the difference. Like that completely highlighted my under eye. And since you're blending it in with your finger, like you're just melting it into the rest of your skin and there's no lines or anything. And the reason why I like this concealer is because it barely creases on me. Yeah, this is one of the concealers that I find doesn't really crease on me that much, and I can get away with not setting because the reason why we're not setting is because that's just gonna make it again look more makeup-y. It's gonna look kind of cakey, whatever, and you just want it to like look like skin and be like dewy. My face is lighter than my body, and so my face is always paler. Since I'm not wearing any foundation to color correct, I guess, my face, I'm gonna go in with this cream foundation, which is by Kiko, and I just have it in a dark color, which pretty much makes it like a cream bronzer for me. You can also use a darker concealer for this. You can use really just anything, or just a cream contouring product. This foundation is like super light, and I just like how it melts into my skin. So I'm just using it on a stippling brush, and I'm slowly just gonna kind of work it into the areas that I would usually bronze. And yeah, I just kind of like taking it all over, just kind of giving you that sun-kissed look. But definitely like take it slow, don't go in with too much. You can always build it up. Since this doesn't add any coverage, like you're pretty much still gonna see my skin through it, so it's not gonna look like I really have makeup on. I always get comments about this. My forehead is always darker than the rest of my face, so I usually go in with quite a lot of bronzer and contour on my forehead, because that's just naturally where I get darker. And so for me personally, that just makes my makeup and everything look more natural, and I just like having a bronzed forehead. Like, so that's that. This looks so good. Even though I have pimples right here, like it doesn't even bother me. Now I like to go in with this Becca Gradient Sunlit bronzer. So this is a bronzer, but it has like a sheen to it. This is like my new favorite product. It is so beautiful when you put this on. And I'm gonna have to see if I can find a dupe for this. I would just look for any like bronzer with a little bit of shimmer in it that just looks, oh, this looks really good. If you want to splurge on a really nice bronzer, get this one. So I'm just using a really big fluffy brush. I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna put this onto my cheeks, onto my nose again. And this just gives you like a really nice bronze. But since it has like a shimmer in it, it doesn't look matte. Like it just gives you a really nice glowy bronze, so it looks a lot more natural. And it also has a little bit of pink in it, so it just all looks like a very natural skin type of color. You know what I mean? This should look so good. So good. Next, I'm going in with blush, and I'm using the L'Oreal blush in Rosewood. I've had this for so long. I'm using a really big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna like put this on my cheeks and along my nose as well. So now I'm going to set my face, and I'm using the MAC Fix Plus in Pinklife because this one again is dewy. If you are oily, there's also a MAC Fix Plus that's matte, or any other mattifying setting spray will work. It'll keep your oils at bay a little bit, but I really don't think that mattifying setting sprays are like magic. Like if you want your face to be matte and stay on all day, you have to do some other extra steps, but it will help a little bit. So if you don't want to go for the shimmer, you can go for a matte, but I'm going for shimmer because I like shimmer. I'm just gonna fan my face, and while it's still a little bit wet, I'm going to put on some highlighter. I really love using this sleek highlighting palette in Cleopatra's Kiss, and I always use the gold one. I never see people using this. It's super affordable, and it's the most beautiful highlight ever. I'm just using this Zoeva Luxe fan brush to apply this to cheekbones. You see how beautiful that is? And then I bring it onto my brow bone and my eye, and then also onto my forehead. And the same on this side. Bringing some along my nose. I think I'm gonna contour my nose real quick because you guys, I like contouring my nose. You can totally skip this step, like this is not necessary, but I'm looking at my nose right now and I'm like, girl, this needs to be snatched. Like this is not okay. There you go. That just had to be done. I'm so sorry. Something else I also really like doing is drawing on like beauty spots, and I usually go over the ones that I already have that get covered up, or I just draw on some new ones. I feel like this is just, I do this with my makeup all the time, but especially when you're doing natural makeup, this is really fun to do because again, it just makes it look like you're not wearing makeup, because like if you're wearing makeup, usually you can't really see beauty spots. So when people see that you have beauty spots, they're like, oh, she's not wearing makeup, her skin is flawless. You can also draw these on top of pimples, or if you have like one really big one and you're like, oh, looks so bad, you can just draw on a beauty spot. And then I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. I'm not gonna put anything on my top lashes. I need to get my lashes done on Friday. I have like 3 lash extensions on each eye left, so yeah. Usually I would have my lash extensions. I'm not gonna put mascara on my top lashes because I don't want to ruin them even more. But I'm just putting some mascara on my bottom lashes. And you can put mascara on your top lash if you want. You can put on falsies. Sometimes falsies look really nice with natural makeup because like it makes it look like you're wearing lash extensions. But I understand that in the morning when you're getting ready for school, that's just not gonna happen. So I'd say just put on a little bit of mascara. That kind of looks really weird. Maybe I should put on a little bit. Let me just put a tiny bit on there. That looks kind of weird. And then to finish off the makeup look, I'm putting on some lip gloss. This one is by Bobbi Brown in the color Buff. I really like lip gloss and it's just natural and cute, so that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and of course subscribe. Also make sure to turn on my post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. If you want to see any other back to school videos, I will leave my back to school playlist down below because I've been making back to school videos all week, so make sure you check those out. Also, if you want to keep up with me besides my videos, I will leave my social media links down below as well. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter because I really love talking to you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.